Hello everyone, this is Nick again with NP Gunsmith and Firearms located in Lewiston, New York. Instead of my last video and when I disassembled that M91 Carcano Cavalry that I would go over how to disassemble the bolt. And we're going to do that right now. I just want to let everyone know I finished taking apart the rest of the Carcano. I got everything kind of sitting in oil right now. I cleaned it up real good and it's just soaking oil until I can get to it. I did do a little bit of work on the barrel. I got finished cleaning it up, but this barrel is out of commission. It has some severe pitting and rusting throughout the barrel. So this piece will pretty much just be a wall hanger at this point. It'll look nice. It's a piece of history. So if you're into buying antiques and surplus and stuff, you really gotta look them over real good so you know what you're getting. So we're going to take apart this bolt real quick so I can show you how to do that. To get started, I'm just going to use a punch to hold it down, but there's this detent on the back side right there. You're going to push that down, okay, and then you can spin the back side. You can see it right there. You can take that off. Once I get it off, I will show you. Well, you gotta hold down that little detent, but as you can see, just spinning it off with my hands. Okay, now that cap we took off, there's this little notch right there, as you can see, and this piece just slides off the back of the bolt like so. Okay, and that little detent we pushed down, that detent right there, sits inside that little notch. Okay, that's kind of what locks everything in place. So we'll set those aside. You got to disengage the safety here. Okay, just push that down a little bit. You should be able to spin that out. And then we're going to push it back in, and there's this little channel right there that this lock is going to slide out of, but we got to push it back in, just slightly rotate it back towards the bolt handle right here. Hopefully you can see me doing that. If you look in there, you'll see a little cutout, and you can pull that out along with your firing pin. Okay, so you got your spring, got your firing pin, your safety mechanism, and then your bolt housing right here. Okay, and we're going to finish disassembling. You got to clean this up real good, make sure everything functions properly. But that's it in a nutshell. When you go to reassemble this, on the back side of the firing pin here, where the safety rides, and this section that we took off, there's a flat. You can see that flat. It meshes with a flat inside of this housing. I'm not sure if you can see it. That may or may not help. It's right there on the lower portion, and when you reassemble this, it's gotta line up, or you will not get it all together all the way. See, your threads, when you reassemble it, will be all the way through. If you do not line up that flat, that's what you're gonna get. So it's very important when you reassemble, make sure your flats are all lined up, and you'll be good to go. But I'm just gonna clean this up. And what I like to do, especially on these older firearms, they're caked with a lot of grime. I have a ultrasonic cleaner. I throw everything in there with some. I'll start off with just hot water and dish soap, and it'll take off a lot of that gunk. And then I'll empty out that, and I'll throw it in there with a little more hot water and some Simple Green, and I'll do it again. I'll do it until it pretty much becomes clean, and then I'll run it with just straight water so all the cleaner comes out. And then I like to actually put these pieces in the oven on a cookie sheet, 200 degrees for about 15-20 minutes. It gets all that water out. And then I soak them in oil so everything can get nice and coated with oil again. And that's when I'll start to put everything back together. So, hopefully this video helped. Hopefully the last video helped. I'll finish cleaning up the barrel and everything, and then I will show it all going back together. I did wipe down the stock. It's clean. I may put a nice redo the clear on it so it looks nice and pretty. But it is cleaned up. Like I said, they don't want to touch anything. This thing's got history behind it, so they like to keep that nostalgia. It's been beat up. It's dented. It's been through a lot, but it's not cracked. So we're going to keep it the way it is. As you can see, it still looks good. So it's old. It's well over 100 years. So like I said, that it's got nostalgia, it's got history, and history is good. That way you don't repeat the mistakes of the past. So learn your history. So that's all I got for right now. That was quick and simple. I had that apart in probably 3 minutes. I spent more time talking. But yeah, that's it. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Hit the like and subscribe button. And before, leave comments, questions, anything. I'm open for anything. So, and if you're in the Lewiston, New York area, come find me. NP Gunsmith and Firearms, Lewiston, New York. 716-481-7302. We got a lot going on here. Restorations, repairs, sales, you name it. We got it going on. Thank you. Bye.